One of the most hotly anticipated events outside the TT racing was the TT Mountain Course Centenary Parade. The parade featured some of the greatest ever TT riders and some of the most iconic and exotic machines from every decade of the TT's history in a definitive tribute.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's Murray Walker back at the Isle of Man. I first came here in 1925, so I haven't missed all that many of these fabulous events over this wonderful 37.75 mile circuit. And here now today, for your pleasure, your interest and your entertainment, no doubt, we've got some of the finest memories of all time. Well, I'm looking at the most interesting and exciting sidecar outfit of all time. The rider today is Graham Neal, and he's got the great Nick Crow as his passenger, but it was Freddie Dixon who rode the bike to victory. My father was second in that race on a Norton, and I have the piston of that bike in my study at home. But this machine now is 80 years old, and Graham Neal is ready to go. 80 years old that outfit is, and it's going to go 37.75 miles round the TT course. And away goes Ivan Rhodes on Stanley Wood's KTT Velocette. Fourth up. Now, John Kitson is the rider, and he's commemorating the great Jimmy Simpson, who was the first man to do a 60 mile an hour, a 70 mile an hour, and an 80 mile an hour lap in the Isle of Man. And he won the TT after years of trying on a Rudge in 1934. And here today, John Kitson, who is the man who is the TT Riders Association president, the 1977 Formula 3 world champion. Ready to go, John. Away goes number 35, John Kitson. Malcolm Wheeler is up next, and look at that bike. A Works Norton ridden by the late, great Freddie Frith, who started his career riding for Norton after he'd won the Manx Grand Prix in 1935. He joined Norton and he won the TT. Brilliant battle against Stanley Woods and against Jimmy Guthrie. And Freddie Frith went on to become the first post-war world champion riding a KTT Velocette. But this is one of the great pre-war Works Nortons, ridden by Malcolm Wheeler, who used to work for Freddie Frith when he had a dealership in Grimsby. Look at that bike, girder forks, solid rear end, overhead camshaft engine. Yes, it has a foot change gearbox, and it's magic for me. Go for it, John. Now, look at this. I've just had lunch with Jeff Duke sitting next to me. Jeff isn't too well these days, but he truly is one of the great riders of all time. It's his son, Peter Duke, who runs Duke Marketing, that's enabled us to keep in touch with the TT through DVDs and so many other things. Jeff Duke, who won the 1949 Clubman's TT and the Manx Grand Prix, and then a year later he signed up for Norton, memorably won the senior TT, went on to become world champion for Norton and for Gilera. And this is one of the famous featherbed Nortons with the Rex McCandless design frame, telescopic front forks, spring frame rear, and overhead camshaft single cylinder engine. Son Peter riding it, and what a thrill to see that white helmet with the red rose of Lancashire on the front of it. Number one, and rightly so, world champion Jeff Duke